What is up, everybody? We are back with another great Pit Talk. Today we are with the one and only the great Saga.
What's up, my boy?
Good to have you in the building, man, for real. Per usual, we like to go ahead and ask the first number of questions, man, for real.
All right, shoot.
First one is, who are you?
My name's Saga. I'm from Hereford, H-Town. Grew up, born and raised here. Been around all my life, but grew up all over the bridge. Loved music. Started music when I was 13. Been a part of some of the hottest summers, music-wise, locally. And yeah, man. I'm just a normal guy. We're trying to make it to the top.
Okay. You said music. You got any more hobbies that you have under your sleeve?
Music. I ride dirt bikes. Right now, bro, I do a lot of landscaping. Trying to start my landscaping business as well.
Okay.
That's really about it, man.
That's what's up.
Go to work, is that?
What's your occupation right now?
Right now, I'm just chilling. I work at the beach. Doing what I got to do.
Yeah.
Support, working in laundry, stuff like that.
Yeah, do what you gotta do, man, for real. And you said, how old are you?
I am 24 now.
24.
24.
That's what I'm talking about, man. I like to go ahead and enter in real quick. When does music start impacting you?
Music started impacting me when I was young, man. My grandmother, man, bless her soul, she always used to take me to church every Sunday. Grew up in church. Wasn't in the choir, but I played the drums. And that's just expired, man. Every day we at the house, my grandma was playing either Gerald Levert or Aretha Franklin or just somebody in particular. And I just fell in love with the music, man. And I want to believe in third grade, my teacher, Miss Fur, introduced me to poetry. And when I started listening to instrumentals and putting my poetry together, it would match. So I was like, damn, bro, I think I got a shot here. So that's why I started doing music, taking music serious.
Oh, that's a pretty interesting kind of I guess combination, real quick, poetry and adding instrumentals together. I haven't heard that for anybody I've interviewed, so that's pretty dope. I want to ask, poetry, how did it stick out? Why did it stick out to you?
All right, so in the music I listen to personally, it tells a story. A lot of today's young artists, bro, such as like J. Cole or Jordan Lucas, people like that, they tell a story in their music. So what I try to do is when I put my poetry or my words on the paper, I want to make sure I build a video. So while you're listening to the song, you can already see the music in your head, bro. That's what poetry is. Poetry, it's realistic. It's realistic communication, basically. You're going to hear it, you're going to see it, but you can also visualize it as well.
Visualization is a pretty cool topic, man.
Yeah.
So you would say you're a visual type of seer?
Yeah, most definitely, man.
Okay.
I like to see stuff happen before it does, actually.
Okay, that's what's up. I'm the same way, man, for real. And I heard you talking about, I heard you speaking about artists, J. Cole,
Yep.
Jordan Lucas. That's it, right?
Yeah, Jordan Lucas.
Those are kind of inspirations right now.
A couple of them, bro. Right now, it's always been the same. Drake, little bit of Jay-Z, mostly Drake though. Atlanta rappers such as Rich Homie Quan and Wild Wave from Florida. Just people in that particular, man. Street gospel. I listen to a lot of street gospel.
Okay. Those are pretty interesting people too. Also, like you said, they do tell stories through their music.
Oh yeah,
pretty good too. Also, while you were doing those combinations, what stuck out to you the most? As in, okay, I can use this. Actually, I'm gonna ask in this form. If somebody said the same way, they do the combination the same way you do, what tip could you give them on their work, as work process?
Actually, I would tell them when you're in your process of making your music, make sure you be yourself while you're doing it. It makes the making music way easier.
Word.
It makes the game way easier to enter because you're not filling in a hole for somebody else. If you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like you're not trying to be somebody else. You're being yourself. You're telling your story, and you're telling the way that you want it to. So it'll be way easier to make music that way.
Right.
Most definitely.
That's what's up. And being yourself, that kind of ties into more in your environment too. I asked
Oh,
a previous interviewee about studio environment, how important it is. What is your view on studio environment?
studio environment, man. It has to be positive the whole time. Um, Me personally, bro, I don't really like having a lot of people in my studio with me. Uh, I have my team with me. I have my team and then my engineer and then my managers to make sure I'm like, you know what, bro, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I don't want, biggest thing around me, I don't want yes men around me.
Yes,
I
man.
don't I don't need no yes men around me telling myself, but that's hard, bro.
You
That's
need
hard.
somebody to be
That's
straight
hard.
up.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I like my brother Poncho, bro. He'll I'll do a verse, Poncho and Cooley. I'll do a verse, and I'll look at them like as soon as I finish the verse, and if they tell me keep going, that means that shit hard. Excuse me,
No, go ahead, man.
if they tell me keep going, that means it's like that. If they tell me do it again, that means bro you gotta come with someone that's trash.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So and I'm so used to being around that, then it helps in a major way. It
That
helps in
is
a
a
major
big
way.
push, man. For real, I think that's very important. Is having a clear yes man zone.
Yeah.
Like don't, yeah,
Cause you got a lot of yes men around you, bro. Then you're gonna get out of your head, bro. And then
yeah.
it ain't what it needs to be.
Speaking of your team, OTT,
Yeah,
are you still part of that team?
that's still the family. That'll
Okay.
forever be the family. Right now, as it seems, everybody's doing their own thing, really.
Okay.
Shout out to OT, I'll say by the way. OTK3. The whole family.
Yeah.
But basically, it's just everybody just going a separate way. Uh, me and Cooley is collab. We're called MBK now. My brother's keeper. Uh, about to drop some music then. Tay been doing his own thing, bro. Since it's a family, we knew the plan that we got, knew the plan that we had. We had some falling offs, but we got back, and we know what we got to do. We all want the same goal.
Yeah. Inspiration.
Yep. But
Yeah.
we understand it's gonna take different ways to get to the same goal. So
Hmm.
that's what we prepare for. Excuse me.
And that's a lot of acceptance. Acceptance is key for real. Like
Oh,
sometimes you gotta clear out the space real quick so you can add so you can see a new platform, a new canvas.
oh
To,
yeah.
to start
Oh yeah, man.
expressing real quick.
It's it's like I had a mentor when I first started, and I went away from him, and I met a new dude, a new mentor. You possibly know him. His name's Smiles Leon from the city.
Mm.
Um, I went under him because I seen how he would carry himself,
Mm.
and I understood like, bro. I was like, man, that's how like that's how I'm gonna do it. I gotta do it. That's how I'm gonna achieve my goals. So I started learning under him, bro, and he taught me the emotion he's taught me from business wise changed my perspective on the music game.
Mm.
I've learned so much from him and his team that you can be more than just a artist. You can be it's easy to be a mogul by yourself.
Hmm.
But you got to put the work in and understand the business side more than you got to do the music side.
Hmm.
Anybody can write a song, bro. Anybody can get famous,
Hmm.
but it's what you got to do behind closed doors to get to where you want to be in life. Honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. Business is uh, a very high topic about, especially artists right now. For your tips on record label signings or just getting into the business standpoint, you said do as much research as you can.
Get a lawyer.
Get a
That is the
lawyer.
biggest thing ever, bro. Get a lawyer that understands the music business. Um, get a lawyer that you can trust, that you know you can trust, and just not there to get your money. Um, and also have a private team around you. And I'm not saying the people that's going to be on the road with you, you know what I'm saying, walking around, taking pictures with you. I'm saying the people that you can actually sit down with and y'all all can look over your contract and say, do you feel like I should take this? Do you feel like I should go with it? Because I was always taught never take the first offer on the table. But if the first offer is looking like that's the best offer, then I'm gonna have to go with it. But I'm gonna make sure I talk with my team before I make a decision for myself because I don't want to make the wrong decision. So
And that's
that- that-
game.
that's most definitely some stuff. Yeah, that's the biggest. That's the biggest tip I can give people about the industry: get a lawyer that understands the game. Get a lawyer that understands the game.
And I know you mentioned about, the example of being on the road with your team and stuff. Show experience, bro. You recently did a show here for us, Droptober.
Yep.
Did a show, I think a few months ago?
Couple weeks ago.
Couple weeks ago, yeah.
At the Dior Lounge.
How was that?
It was great. Man. It was great. Shouts out to Pup. Shouts out to Mike Passion. Shouts out to the Dior Lounge. Shouts out to John McLaurin, the man that's running the shows, giving people the opportunity to showcase their talent. Bro, it was amazing. And for me, actually, other than Droptober, because I've performed for Opposite Society before, but
Yeah.
uh,
That was just the recent. That was just the recent one. He's been
other
been
than
on the list.
other than Droptober, that was actually my first show in the city.
Word.
That was my very first time performing in the city. So I was nervous the whole week up until to the show, and as soon as they called my name, bro, all the nerves went away. I just went out there and just went out there, did my best to do what I could, and killed it.
What's some tips you want to give people who's who is about to get into their performance stages?
Your first show is always gonna be rocky. Whether you have 20 people to 50 people, it's always gonna be rocky. You're always gonna be nervous. The nerves, me personally, the nerves never go away up until they call your name and until you're about to walk on the stage. Um, and have a good time. Have a good time. Don't be up there stiff. You can't be up there just walking. And you got to make eye contact with the fans, man. The fans want to make sure or that they understand that you see them. And that you're just not out there for a check. If you can get your fans to understand that you see them, that you acknowledge them, they will keep buying tickets. They'll keep money in your pocket and keep people saying, I want to buy his record or I want to go to his concert. It's that easy, man.
You're speaking a lot of passion right now too, bro. I understand you put a lot of passion into your art.
Always.
Any future projects that we can be looking for right now?
Me and my MBK member Cooley, we have an album called Heartbreaking Grayscale City coming out. We haven't got the release date yet, but the cover art will be dropping very soon. It's gonna contain I think 15 tracks. We possibly might do 2 EPs before that, but right now, that's really the only projects that's coming out right now. We got a single coming out.
You said it right. Hit single coming out.
We got a new single coming out though.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of the name of it. It's called Members Eyes. If you was at the show, at the Dior Lounge and you heard a preview of it. Other than that, you got to wait till it come out. You never know, bro. Jalen might be the one to shoot the music video for it.
You never know, man. You never know.
You got to watch
I
for
haven't
it.
shot a music video in a little bit too, bro. For
Oh,
real.
yeah.
I need to go ahead and get my dust off the dust part and stuff. You know?
And that's important too, to do your footwork and to network and do your shows and to, hang out with your peers and stuff like that. But I hate to be like a Kobe Bryant-ish mindset, but it's like I like hang out with you and stuff when it's time for it and it's that time. But other than that, I'm trying to do what I have to do, spread the message, be serious about it, then go on and work on the progress.
Like lock in.
Yeah.
Lock in, man, for real. How has your work changed over time?
My music? It's changed dramatically, bro. I went from talking cash shit, street shit, to talking about, how do I say this right? I went from talking cash shit that I didn't know nothing about to actually understanding people and understanding what people want to hear. Um, that's why I label some of my music as street gospel, bro. Cause I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna ask women why they do this, or I'm gonna ask niggas why they do this in the streets, or things like that. I'm gonna ask those questions, but I'm gonna still tell you, bro. I'm not the one to play with at all.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I want people to say, "Oh, bro, he's a Rod Waving though." Like I want to be in that era, bro, where that street gospel is legendary. Like I want to make street gospel legendary, just like they did, techno rap, just like Uzi did Uzi and them did mumble rap. I want to bring street gospel as a genre itself. You know what I mean?
Okay. And as you speak on like, I say more improving on like an improvement thing. What other areas of your life would you like to improve on this year?
Stage presence. That's one. My stage presence. Communicating with fans more. That's one. That's another one. One of the biggest ones, bro, is being social. Social media and networking and things like that, man. I've always just let people come to me first instead of, all right, let me go talk
Reach
to
out
bro,
real
bro.
quick.
So, like, this was the most communicating I did was at the Droptober. I met so many people, bro. It was ridiculous, but it was a great exercise for me.
Yeah.
Because I was able to sit down and talk to so many people, bro, about collabing with them clothes wise and musically wise. It was a great experience though. But most definitely those things right there is something most definitely I gotta work on.
Okay. That's actually some pretty good things that you listed, man, for real. Especially the socializing too. The networking part is very important. I'm starting to see as I grow more as who you know is important.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
who they know is important
My
also.
parents tell me that shit all the time when I was little, bro. It's all about who you know, bro.
Yeah.
If you know the right people in the right lanes, you can
Oh
get somewhere in
yeah.
life.
You'll be
Most
in that
definitely.
fast lane for a good amount of time, man,
Oh
for
yeah.
real. So I heard you. I remember you said previously that you started your own music group. What are some ways that you encourage others to be leaders?
Um, I think it was for me learning from my good friend Smiles. Um, Actually, from him and another friend of mine, his name's Simba. I always used to learn about those two. When I used to bring them conflicts about my music and how I wanted my music to go, they'll be honest with me. They'll be like, bro, you're not ready to drop. You need to go ahead and back to the drawing board. You need to make sure that you understand your music and understand the music and don't let it understand you. Meaning, don't let it take you somewhere that you don't need to be at all.
That's deep.
So and they installed in me, bro, that the business side is more major than the music side. It all depends about networking, money, networking, funds, and communication. And communication. And when you bring the product, which is the music, back out, they're gonna want their money back. They're gonna want the money to be made off rent. So yeah, those are that's the most important thing for real.
Knowledge seems like it'd be a very powerful tool. We're in I don't know if you we're in a different age of life right now.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's an age of knowledge
Most
per
definitely.
se. So knowledge is very important, bro. I also want to ask you, what moment in your life are you most proud of?
The moment I'm most proud of, bro, is probably, of course, other than graduating high school, man. My first two shows ever. Um, Actually, my first show ever. We did the Broadberry in I think 2018, I want to say. we did the Broadberry in Richmond, Virginia, and we played the song called Kobe that we had, and we was one of the last people to perform, bro, and everybody done walked out. Like they smoke break or whatever. I'll never forget the set. Otiante did song y'all probably remember called Tommy. He did Tommy, then we did Kobe, and then me and him did another song. I forgot what it was called. It was years ago. But when we got when we did the hook, the Kobe, we could see at the door everybody coming back in the building, and they stayed for our whole performance. It was lit. Like everybody was lit, turned up and everything. It was like the VIP was turned. Everybody was turned. Then the second time we came back, when we walked in the door, the dude was like, "Oh, y'all back? Y'all performing tonight?" He was like, "Yeah." He was like, "All right, bet. Say no more." We was the 20th person, bro. They boosted us up to like the 12th person.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like it was like, bro, y'all good, bro, y'all good. So when we go to it was so many people. We was the underdogs, bro, because there was so many people that came from Richmond. It was so many people in that little bit in that big building from Richmond, music wise, and we was the only people from out of state as a group. We toured the what's called up, and we not even 21 yet. That was for me. That was legendary.
That is a
That was legendary
moment,
because
bro.
I've seen a lot of people come through the Broadberry. Fabulous came through the Broadberry. Dipset went through the Broadberry. Who else? Omarion came through the Broadberry. What was it? Flatbush Zombies came to the Broadberry. A lot of people in our music with came to the Broadberry. Legendary. So I want to make sure that I put my piece some way somehow there because I don't know if I'm ever going to be performing there again. They might close down. But shouts out to the 804 for a reason, by the way, bro. They do a lot of great music too.
We had a
man.
lot of connection work up there too, man. I'm about to dip my hand in there, no lie.
Almost definitely.
Yeah.
You got to, bro. It's a lot of great artists up there, bro. There's a lot of great artists up
You
there.
got to get with some of my VA casters out there also. Get you Spoon or Spawncast and
Okay.
Off-World Podcast, bro. And,
Almost definitely, man.
There's a couple
Almost
more people out there I would love to send you to, bro. For real.
Almost definitely. Almost definitely.
Get you definitely formulating up there,
Oh yeah.
hurricane style. So, what does your art mean to you?
It means everything. It means everything, and I mean by that is, I don't. When I know the day that I make it, bro, is gonna be when I sign $1 million check. Is gonna be when I sign. So what I buy this car. That's not gonna be it, bro. The day I know I'm gonna make it, bro. The day I work for is to sell out every major arena, every major coliseum in the United States, bro. And my last show be actually right here in North Carolina. I want that. If I can sell out every arena in North Carolina and Virginia that I grew up going to see people at the amphitheater, going to see. This might sound kind of odd for me, but going to see Luke Bryan and
Country
Luke Combs, bro, at the
right.
amphitheater every summer. Doing that is amazing, bro, because you know for a fact you're gonna see people from your town. They don't travel just because, hey, bro, Russ just came back and he's gonna do the amphitheater. Let's go. Who wouldn't want to rock out the amphitheater? But
You're gonna
yeah,
come back
bro.
to this video and see, and you already done committed to all of that. You've done it already. I can see it already happening, bro. I'm a very visualized person. I see you selling out them
definitely, bro.
shows, man.
I'm ready for it.
I can't wait for you to come back this video and clip it to the documentary. Yeah, you
Oh, most definitely.
Sorry, people. I got a lung issue right now, but man, this has been a really great talk, bro. For real. I want to ask you give a positive message out to everybody that's watching right now.
Positive message. Yeah, actually I can. Make sure when you're out in the world, man, and you have your people with you, make sure people isn't frowning behind your back or smiling in your face. Meaning, make sure the people that you got that said that they got your back, make sure that they actually do. Because those people is gonna make sure that you don't never get in trouble, that you don't never go the wrong path, and they're gonna make sure you become successful for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
And stay positive, drink your water, and smoke your weed for God's sakes. Most definitely.
all right. We're going to bring this to a closing, everybody. It was great seeing you guys and tuning in. Be ready for the next one. It was great having you here, Saga.
Most definitely, brother.
Yep.
Love,
Y'all be on
peace.
the lookout for him, and catch you in the next one.